Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 7 and Episode 8. What have I been doing? Not too much. Let's just have a quick look. Now, I did this copper golem sorting last episode, and it was working. Oh, it is working. It's working fine. Working fine, except for scales. Dragon scales, I got to the end here. I had put a whole heap in and nothing was coming through. And I found that if I looked in here, they were all in here, or some of them were in here. And after doing a little bit of experimenting, it was because there was a bobber in here or any one of the weather totems. I also found a whole heap in here. I don't know exactly what, but I'm presuming it's basically anything that's a dungeon ingredient. So yeah, so the copper golems are matching them to bobbers and weather totems and dungeon ingredients, and so it's not really much use for sorting. I decided, okay, well, what I'll do is I will separate these. So that chest is just the output chest. You can see there it's now got an item in there that hasn't been sorted, and I made this the input chest for the copper golems. And the copper golems would, if I put my scales in here, copper golems would start sorting them through here. However, it doesn't work. It would put them in different chests. It would grab a chest and decide, yeah, I'm just going to put everything in here. I don't know how or why, but yeah, it's not working. So I'm going to have to just make a separate sorter just for separate redstone sorter for the scales. I could simply just keep manually sorting them, but I rather like the idea of just throwing them in and letting it go, particularly when I get like a couple of chests full of scales in RV, and it's just easier just to drop them in. So that would be my goal for this this episode, would be to build a little building somewhere and do a little scale sorter. Not quite sure whether I could possibly do it here. I don't think it's tall enough. And yeah, so I'll have to just basically build the sorter and then build the building around it. Bit annoying, but I was sort of like half expecting something to happen with them anyway. Okay, what else have I been doing? Okay, I cleared out my acacia, which is down here. And that gave me expert in acacia. So I do have expert in acacia does give you a camel spawner unlock. So I do have that. Proficient in cactus, I have a goat spawner unlocked as well. And expert in redstone, I have a sniffer spawner unlocked. So those three spawners are unlocked. Next in Underworld is bogged and spider spawners, which I'm not going to be anywhere near for the moment. So let's just have a quick look at what I've got in the way of specials. So redstone is sniffer spawners. I have enough, or not quite enough, for 2, so I might just have to keep trying to get that one. Goat spawner is cactus. I've only got 2, so that's not much use. Acacia, I have not quite enough for 2 as well. Acacia as well for the what's acacia? The camel spawner. Okay, so I'm going to have to do some more acacia farming to get a little bit, another special, or a few more specials, and also some redstone farming to get specials there as well. Okay, so yeah. Now I did last episode. I built this here. I forgot to use it last night. I just completely forgot, so I'm going to have to do that overnight as well. Now, in here, I did mention that last season that I don't seem to be getting much honey, and I actually did find, you can see here, that's a different color. That and that over here were open, so the bees may have been getting out. I'm not really quite sure. So I may have to go and try and get some more beehives and just replace these. Yeah, not really quite sure what I'll do there. I mean, I don't really need it all that much, but I mean, we'll see how we go. What else did I do? I unlocked. Yes, okay. I unlocked waterless crops with the deep sea fish. So coming down here, I have replaced all of the waterlogged stairs in here with just tilled dirt, so I don't have to worry about those anymore. I'm a little bit away from well, quite a bit away, I think, from expert here. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so 7,500 away from expert here, and I think I get around about 2,500 or 2,000 per harvest, so I will need to do a few more, so I'll do that. I'm also a little bit away with the pumpkin. I go down here. Where are we at with pumpkin? Yeah, pumpkin, I'm not even at specialist yet, so I have quite a bit of way there to go. And again, I think I get around about 2,000 from that as well. But I do have 2 lots, so that's good. Yeah, so I did do a contract. I had a contract. Actually, we can have a quick look at it. So I had a contract that I had selected, which was sacrifice 100% to all secondary grinding attributes, but grants a permanent bonus. So I did it on mining because I would like to get. No, I did it on slaying. Yeah, did it on slaying. I think, I can't remember anyway, but I was yes, no, sorry, I did it on mining because I think I would like to get the extra attributes to get extra mining drops, and the bonus and the tasks that it gave me were slay 5,000 creatures, and a couple of others. So I did the slaying, and I got AFK checked. Okay, no problems. So I started doing the actions, and one of the actions was attack, so I did the attack and nothing happened. I did the attack, nothing happened, and I don't know whether I failed it, but it didn't come up saying verified. So I went back and kept on going, and sure enough, it happened again later on, and I did a few attacks, but then as I was moving back, it actually worked, and then I was able to continue on, and I raised a ticket, and I actually found a comment by Scout. What it actually is that when you attack, you can't actually hit anything. The attack has to be just the attack action with no mob there or nothing there. So you basically need to move back a bit, attack, and then move forward again. So yeah, so if anybody has that issue, yeah, don't just keep attacking the same mob. Just move back, do the actions, and then move forward. There we go. All right. I haven't done that yet, but I think I might if there is another Clash Party soon. I did do this one, received 30% of the study. I just tried it out to see what it was. I got a little bit of study from somebody. They were quite a high player, so I got quite a lot of attribute, so that was good. But I do want to try that one out, but I want to wait until there is a clash party to do it. I am low on Skydust. You do notice there that I do have 1.1 million. I did sell those 2 cosmetic keys that I was talking about last episode. This is something that I have to get started on because I haven't done anything else with this. Now the thing that I want to check though is I want to see if anybody has got quartz, because I want to do the timer, the dispenser timer on it. So quartz. Okay, there are some there. How much is it? 75,000. You what? Okay, market search quartz. Nether quartz. Oh, okay. That's a bit interesting. Doesn't actually come up. Click to view shops, but then it doesn't. Okay, so so 250 is nice, but there's none in stock. That's selling 10, 2. Okay, all right. They're all quite a while ago. All right, I will have to keep an eye on that. I'm not going to pay 75,000. That's over 1,000 per item, but I will just keep an eye and see what I can find. Okay, what else is there? I did do a little bit of fishing. I got up one fish. Yeah. And I have unlocked the Zoglin and the Magma Cube, so I do need to do those as well. I think I did some mining. Let's go back down and have a quick check. Okay, I think I've got Origin. I think I've got it set to, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, so I did a bit of mining, and I think I did get up to the next sorry, I'm getting to advanced, but I did realize that I don't have shatter, which does actually insta break glowstone, so I think that's why I had set it back to set this back to Earth, so that I could try and get some lapis, and I don't quite have enough there though for to try and get shatter, which I think is a level 2 enchant, but I do want to do that. All right, now the other thing is, if you have a look at my cloud coins there, I've got 817. I only had like about 180 or something like that before. I did use the trait for to get the 650. I normally wouldn't do that, only simply just because I do need the cloud coins to get up to the 3500. Now I do have votes, and if I have voted today but haven't span, but I'm only 3 away from the 1300 cloud coins, so let's claim all the spins. I have 4. There's a new button here, claim all vote spins. That's nice and easy, makes it really quick. So I get the 1300 cloud coins. I got leggings, skydust, axe, and epic custom enchant book. So now I'm at 2117, which is good. Okay, before I look into those items I got, let's just go into ePass, because I have got quite a few more levels in that. So that one I've already claimed. So I've already claimed all of those ones. So go to the next level. So here we go. So that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Tsunami key is nice. And I think that's around about it. Got that one, that one. I don't know, a few more. That one, that one, that one. All right, there we go. Yep, so more there. Okay, so that's good. So now up to 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so getting there. I need another 1,000. Need another 1,000. So if we have a look at missions, I mean, I'll get a few more out of that e-pass, but have a look at missions, and we look at. I don't think advanced gives me any attribute, and attribute, but if I can get all of those, then that does give me 650. So that's good. So I'll do that. Any others here? No. Okay. Let's go back one more and we'll have a look at the bonus. I could do that, but that's going to take a lot of work. That I will do. So there's 300. And I could do that. So there's another 300 as well. So yeah, I can do it. Unfortunately, it does mean that I am going to be basically stuck with 0 cloud coins for a while. Now let's just have a look at pass, because I did get a couple of levels of pass as well. So I only got the first level to start with. So 20,000 sky dust, 15,000, 40,000 gold blocks, and here we are here. So if we have a look here, we get 500 cloud coins there. So and then I think we get another 500 there and another 150 there. I think that's it. There's another 150, no, another 500 there. So it is possible to get them. I just have to yeah, I just have to keep going. So it should be easy to get the 2,000 before Void, even if I do spend the 3,500. So there we go. All right. So what did we get? A golden axe, unbreaking 3 and efficiency 5. Golden leggings. I got one of those. Let's put that there. What did I get here? Big catch 2. I think I already had that one. I'm not sure. And some hatch packs. Okay. Let's open the hatch packs. Okay, I got a mythic egg, a epic egg, and a rare egg. Okay, I think I might have some here. Okay, let me open all of these. So we get an Ent Earth, a eel, snake, hyena, and an octopus. Okay. Now, off camera, somebody did purchase one of the giveaway contracts, and with that contract, I did actually get a what was it? Was it a gold legendary? It was a gold legendary egg, and I have actually hatched it. And if we have a look, it is. Let's just go back into your pets. and legendary, and there we go. So yes, I've got a jackal legendary farming, so that's pretty nice. Good to have at least one. All right. Okay, so let's go over here and remember to close this door. I keep leaving it open. So big catch. I should actually just put that on my rod, but let me just put it there for now. And this one here is protection 4. Do I have any? No. Okay. Okay, so let me just go through here and I'll just toss that special. I want a what was I going to do? Yep, okay. Right, I want to make some chests. There we go, 8 chests. We'll come back over here. And let me think, where could I do this? I might just go like chest there, chest there, chest there, chest there, and I won't do that one for now. Okay, so let me just, so this way I can put all of the books in here, and also any other ingredients that I might need. All right, okay, all right, tsunami key. Let's warp crates and use that. So there was a patch notes done overnight, and there was mention about making it pretty much instantaneous to travel, and that seems to have actually fixed the issue that we had, that Bedrock have with lag while traveling. So yeah, everything seems to be working now, which is great. Okay, so what do we get? Okay, we got regular hatch packs, a smelt one, scale mail, and weathered totems. All right, okay, so all right, let's just go back to the island. Yeah, see, that seems to be working really well now, which is great. Okay, and if I go into here, all right, so we have some lionfish scale mail, so I'm getting there. I've got 7 nether cloth, a couple of scale mail, and a couple of gold leaf. I can start making some things if I want to. All right, so I know that I don't have chests anywhere, so I'm going to put them there for it to be able to do. I'm going to see if, oh, let's have a look. I don't know whether I've got pumpkins anywhere. I'm going to put them in. I don't know whether the smelt one works. I don't know whether these work. I'm going to keep those. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to put these away, and let's just see how that goes with my sorting. All right, so let's just go and grab these. These are just regular, so they're not going to give me anything special, most likely. Yeah, there's that new option to be able to open that type all at once. I keep forgetting about that. All right, right, let's just put these up here. Okay, all right, there we go. So I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else that I've done, but we've gone through quite a bit. I have actually, if you have a look out here, I have expanded. I went and bought a whole heap of packed mud, and I've filled all this in. I do need to put the torches out there so that I don't get mobs spawning when I try to get villages. But the other thing is I have also expanded the island. So this here was at about 70 minus 73, and if we go out, I am out to minus 87, so I'm about another 14 out further. So yeah, I've got to start thinking about how big I want the island to be, because I do want it eventually to be a circle. If we have a look at upgrades, island size. So yeah, I'm at 100, and I'm at 76 plus 100 for the bonus that I've got. I'm pretty sure it will go up to 200. I think it goes up to 200 by 200. So I've got plenty of room, and then I've got an extra 100 on top of that. So I've got plenty of room, but the next one is 90,000. So yeah, I don't think I really need to worry too much about that right now. Okay, so yeah, so I think the next thing now is the I might move my sprites into here so that I have them all in here in a nice neat area, and then I'll take this down and I might put a scale sort of building here, and that could be my build for today. But that's it. I think I might take a break, and we'll come back afterwards and see how we're going. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have ended up taking down that witch's wizard's hat pergola that was here, and I'm basically just going to extend this building out. So what I thought I'd do is I'll put out an extension here. I'll put a sorting system here. I'll work out doors in here maybe, or leave it. I'm not quite sure yet. The sprites I have moved over here in that area that I talked about. So yep, so this will be my sprite area. But yeah, so I think I've got to play around with the size, but for a basic 6 chest sorting area, I need a 6 by 8, and if we start from here and here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll go all the way to the back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think here I might actually be a little bit too 1, 2. Yeah, I might be a little bit too far over there. So let's just put that here. Oops. So if we go, we've got 1, 2. I think that's right. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go right to the edge, but I don't need to get in behind it at all once it's made, and I'll build the outside afterwards. I just want to build this. So yeah, now it also this is going to be sort of like ground level, so I might have to build stair here to get up to it. So I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to do this bit here. We'll work it out. So yeah, okay, so now I just need to go 3 high, and then I also need another one. There we go. So they're going to be my 6 chests for sorting. If we have a quick look in here, I actually have 9 chests. However, if you look here, I have a 2-line gap in each double chest. So if I actually made it 3 sets of scales per chest rather than 2, that should all fit in the 6 chests. Alright, okay, so now I am using a tutorial for this. I have done this a couple of times before, but I thought I use the tutorial just to make sure I get everything right. It's a tutorial by a Bedrock YouTuber named Silent Whisperer. This does work for both Bedrock and Java. You just have to make sure with Java you make a couple of changes to it. But he's a very successful and very good Bedrock YouTuber. So yeah, that's the tutorial I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do is just play it, and I'm just going to see if I can keep up. He does do it fairly quickly. So let's see how I go. Alright, so I need the dispensers, and we go to the back, and we go, oops, the droppers, sorry. Okay, and we need to go. I don't think I actually need these at the end, the last one, but I'll put them in anyway. I think we can just work something out. Yep, okay, so then I need the hoppers, and we go with hoppers going into the back of each chest, and then here it goes into there. Hopper goes into the back of each chest. And I think what I can do here is I just have a final chest down here and put this hopper going into that chest. And I actually don't need these, so I'm going to get rid of them. Actually, I am actually I'm doing this wrong. Okay, sorry, yes. I do want to go out to here. So I am going to do it the same way that I did before with the 9 chests. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit confused as to what I'm exactly doing. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and like I said, I don't need those ones there. So let's go with couple there. I'm going to need more chests, but I can make them later on. And then we go with 1, 2, 3. Okay, I thought that might happen. I'm going to need to upgrade my island maybe a couple of times. Hopper blocks. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And I need this hopper to go into there. Alright, and here, yeah, I think I just need blocks, but I'll save that for later. Okay, alright, so now we get onto the redstone, and so I need some repeaters. Okay, alright, so we need a repeater on the back of each slice, and I think where the repeater is where I need the block. So what I'll do is I will put a block in front of it, like so. Okay, then we need okay, so we need to go with a redstone, a block, redstone, a half slab there. That just saves, you don't need to do a half slab, it just saves a little bit of resources. We need a block on the side and redstone, and we need another repeater on top here, and we need a redstone torch here. I have to remember to do that because every time I make this I forget it and it doesn't work. Alright, okay. Then we basically do the same on top. So the top one we do a oops, we do a half slab there. We can just do another half slab there because we don't need the glass at the top one. Again, we put block on the side, block on the side. We need redstone. I think we need a torch here. Repeater on top again, and I think we need a block. So just watching. Okay, I think you do actually need a block in here, but I'll leave that till later. So now we do the same thing. So basically we go, I'm just going to copy it here. So do block, redstone, slab, glass. Now here, I'm just going to put a block there, and we'll do slab and glass. We need blocks in between. Redstone. We have a repeater there. And then we do the same up here. So let's put these blocks here again. And we go slab. Keep falling. Block, redstone, repeater, and then we shouldn't forget these. So the torches, and that's basically it. Alright, so then we need to do the this starting and stopping area. So over here we put a repeater there on one extra tick. We do a block with a torch, and I think we then just do a repeater going the other way. And again, that repeater is on one tick. Now I think when I did this, I actually had to do this on 2 ticks just to make sure it worked. But so I'll do that and we'll see. But basically we can see here all of these should be working, which they are. Yep. So what we do here is we talk about this, do this block that I mentioned. So here where we've got the glass, we do another glass coming off there, do glass, and we put a that there, and that starts doing that as well. So all of the repeaters are all the repeaters are repeating. Problem is that these don't go down to these ones. that's a Java thing. Apparently Bedrock does go down for redstone. Java it doesn't. So I think what we can do is just do that. There we go. Okay, so now we have 6 repeaters all flashing. Everything is all flashing. I don't need to do any extra repeaters, so it's all working. Okay, so let's just continue on. Okay, we can add a switch, which I'll probably do now just to turn this off. So add a switch here, turn it off, and it stops clicking, which is good. All right, so now we need to do the input, the top. Yeah, we need to do the input chest. Now I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to have enough room for this, but we will see. So let's go with we need 2 blocks here. The way I'm gonna do this is gonna go up a little bit higher, and I'm just gonna make this a roof that comes out here. Okay, so where is my? There we go. So take that out. I need a hopper. I may run out of hoppers, and the hopper goes into those. And I need a couple of chests, which I only have one. So let's go into workbench and make another chest. And we go 1, 2. Now that's going to be a bit tricky to open from down here. But if I have something to stand on, I might... Like I'm standing here, I might just be able to do it. So we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get it to come out this way because I think that doesn't quite work. Okay, so... Alright, so now we're doing the tops of here. And so what I need to do is a... dropper there and there, and I need hoppers. I need hopper to go into that dropper and into this dropper. That's not right. Now I don't need a hopper here, but I do need a block. Okay. I think I can get rid of these extra blocks out away that don't have a repeater, but I'll leave that for now. Okay, so all right. So now we need to do the switch, or through the input chest redstone. So, whoop. All right, so I need to do a block there. Okay, all right, I need some slabs. I have some slabs here. So let's just put a slab there. That just enables me to do these slabs. I can now, if I can get to it, break that slab. And then on here, I think we need repeaters, which go into each one. I will put a redstone there first, redstone torch. Then we go with repeater and repeater, and redstone and redstone. Aha, there we go. IS upgrades again. Redstone, it's only 4,500. Hopefully I'm not going to run out of sky dust here. Okay, there we go. So redstone, redstone. So that's active. These aren't. That basically shows that it is working. Okay, so All right, so now we want to add the section that that automatically turns it on when there is stuff in here and turns it off when there's not. Because that's quite good, because otherwise it just continues clicking unless you've actually got that switch turned off. So we put a block there and a block here. Do a sort of like a diamond pattern so we can get rid of that one. And then we do the same again. So we go with a block there going up and a block coming down. And then again, I think we can take that away. Yes. I need a comparator there. I may need another repeater, but we'll just see. Okay, so we do the comparator coming out of the chest. We do a redstone torch, a redstone there, a torch there, so that turns everything back, or the top area back on again. And I think that's about it. Now there is something that we need to do for Java, so I'm just going to have to see what that is. Okay, so looking at the back here, what we actually need to do is have another block coming off here. Aim it right there with redstone there. And that now, everything is all turned on. Yep, okay, there we go. So that's the Java thing you need to do. You need that block there and those dust there. All right, so now if I actually come in here and turn it off, or turn it on, okay, so nothing happens because there's nothing in the chest. However, if I go in and put some items in, you can see here that everything is flashing. Yep. And I think if we find, if we come over here and look in here, it's just putting everything in the first chest because we haven't got got all the filters set up, but that's working fine. So there we go. And then once that finishes, so if I take that out, you can see there it stops, and yeah, all of them are there. You probably will find that you do get some stuff that is stuck in one of the hoppers, or in a dropper or something like that. I'm just not quite sure where it would be. It might actually have gone into the chest anyway. Yeah, but you do get some stuff stuck in there. But once it starts again, they flow through correctly. So there we go. All right, so yeah, I think that's it. Just make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, no, everything else is just talking about how to extend it. So there we go. So that is my sorter. So now all I need to do is actually organize my organize everything. So I need to get everything out of there and into here. So I'll do that. So what I also need to do then is let's go with putting some stairs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll leave that like that so that I can get to here if I need to. Yep. And then, so I sort of like can just get up to there. I may have to play around with that. As I said, I can't really move it back because if I did, then this bit here would be a bit too close to everything else. So I do need it there. So yeah, so I think what I'll do now is I will build up the room around here. I'll fill up all of the filler blocks, and I'll build up the room around it. Like I said, I don't need to get into here. I shouldn't need to. I think the only thing I need to do is get into here to do the switch, and that's about it. But I might leave this a bit so that I can get through here if I need to. But yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll see what I can do with the thing. I'll make it similar to here, or I'll do the same sort of style going around. But I'll put a door probably here. So we've got 1, 2. So I'll do a door going in here, and you get straight into here, and you can access all of these. Again, similar to here, I probably won't worry about doing stairs. I'll just come straight in and drop down, and then I'll work out the roof. So this might have to be a little bit bigger, so the roof will come in here and connect to here. All right, so let me do that. Let me do all of that, and I will well, actually, first let me go over to here. Oh, not over there, in here, and let me put all the stuff that I don't need in here. I'll keep that, put that away, that away. Do I need, I think I might need some of those, okay. Don't need that. And I probably don't need that for now. Yeah. I did get the nether quartz. I did buy some. The only thing I've used it for the moment is the comparator we used there, but I do want to make a couple of observers for the nether tree, nether trees down the bottom. All right, let me get all this done, and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I have placed all of the scales in here, and I've put filler items in between. I've just done glass panes because they're easy to do, and I'm never going to put glass panes in here. So yeah, so I've got all of them put in their rightful places. And the last one is the black and the rainbow, and then that's the output. Now, like I said, I don't think I need, I don't have my, where is my, there we go. Okay, so I think I will get rid of that one and get rid of that one. I don't think I need them. So yeah, all right, let's just see if this works. Now, I do have, if I go into PV1, I do have quite a lot of scales here, including a rainbow scale. Okay, so let's see if that one works, but let's just fill all these, take all these. Okay, so I go up there, put them in there. And that should now be working. It is. So if I go into PV1 again, grab the remainder. put them in here. Okay, and we have a look. We don't have anything coming through at the bottom yet, but nothing seems to be out of order here. Oops, wrong one. There we go. So this should be sorting them into their rightful places. There we go. So the rainbow scale did go into there. So that's fantastic. And yep, actually that is only a single chest. Why is that only a single chest? Alright, so we do have some chests going into, some items going into there. So if I do that, that's better. Okay. Alright, let's just go in and check. Okay, it has stopped. So I'll come over here and grab all of these. And we'll go into here. And we have bossing 26, which is that one. So that's great. Bossing 30, which is that one. So now I've got all of the bossings. Next one is Enchanter 13, which is that one. Yep. What do we have here? Nothing there. I haven't labeled any of this for now. I probably will, but we're not quite sure. So what's that? That's mining. That's mining 62. That's because I've got this wrong, don't I? 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 61, 60, 69. Aha. Okay. This is going to be a bit tricky. Okay, so that belongs there. Try again. So 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 74, and 75. Okay, alright. Let's keep going. This is Scholar 11. So that should be 9, 10, 11. Scholar 14. So that's this one. And Specialist is down here. 15 is this one. And that's wood cutting, so I don't think that actually made it all the way through there, obviously. But that's 72 is that one. Okay. Alright, so that seems to be working. The only issue there was that I had misplaced. So now all I need to do is build around this area. I think I might just take a break and I'll try and do that. I probably... not quite sure how I'm going to do it. Yeah, not really quite sure. I'll work it out. Alright, so I'll take a break, I'll come back and we'll see how I've gone. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I think I've finished. So yeah, I put pretty much the same wall around here with similar decorations, a little bit different here. I've just added some shutters to the windows, and instead of making it enclosed down the bottom, I just left it as an open area, and I moved in my workstations under here. I think they work better over here than over in this area here. I just do need to fix these up. So that means I've now got this area as well as, so I need to work out what I'm going to do there. But I think I like them being out in the open here, easy to get to, and just in the area where things are done and things are sold and stuff like that. I do need to take these down, and I think what I need to do is I need to kill these golems. Yep. So I need to take these ones out. So let's just get rid of all of this stuff. That's not the right one, is it? Okay, nothing in there. Get rid of that. Should be nothing in any of these, so let's get rid of those. And this should be my output chest, and there's the item there. Okay, so that's working fine. So this area here, I might just... what I did want to do actually is just grab some spruce, make some planks, and just tidy up this area here. So so just do that so that you can't get through here. Probably would have been better if you use a different color than the floor. That's okay, I'll work that out. I've got all this space up here, but I don't really have anything to do with it, so I think I might just leave it. Yeah, but that's okay. And then what I'll do here is I will put that there. Like that, and maybe another one. Like that, and that just gives me ability to come in here and just go, yep, I'll just check on that. Okay, up here, I'll leave that for the moment. But there we go. So that just tidies that up a little bit more. And I would probably do the same here. I'll just put a just put something here. I'll do that later. But I've tidied up that area, so I don't really need these anymore. That. I might just take that one out. There we go. And yeah. And then come around here. So here, I guess it might just do that just to make it a bit easier to get in, and I might just make it 4 wide. Let's just make this look a little bit better. Do that. Yep, that'll do. Okay. What have I got there? Nothing. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to just see what I'm doing here. Okay. There we go, that's better. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so now I can come in and open up. Yep, and they're all here. All right, it's a bit tight, but I didn't have too much room to work with. Like this goes all the way back to the edge, and I didn't want to make it too much bigger than this. I wanted to keep it sort of like in line with the post. I could have come out here another 3. In fact, I may very well do that just to give me room. But I'm not quite sure. I think I might just leave it. There we go. So I think that worked out quite well, and yeah, it makes this building even more different. Like, it's not just a symmetrical building. It's got a few different sizes to it. Has enclosures on the bottom, and so it has sort of like a veranda. It has an enclosure, and then it has a work area. So yeah, I think this works out quite well. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, let me just put stuff away. I'll just put everything away if it doesn't go into the slots. I can work that out. Right, so what did I have to do? So I think with the crops, like pumpkin was the first crop, and I'm definitely advanced in pumpkin, but I need to get expert. The next crop though is yeah, the next crop is pitcher plant. Now, wheat, I've also got to get to expert. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave pitcher plant until I finish off with wheat. So let's just have a quick look. Yeah, okay, so I've got 5,500. So yeah, this will take me a little bit of time. Once I get wheat to expert, that gives me fortune 4, and then I can use this for the pitcher plant. So yep, so that's my next thing to do. Let me just get rid of all of these. In regards to trees, okay, yeah, the trees, okay. All right, I need just get rid of all of this. I need a dispenser. I need a couple of observers. I need a hopper, and I need, actually I probably don't even need that. I just need the, yeah, I just need the dispenser. I don't need the hopper to add more into it, but I do need the observer and a lever. So observer, if I remember correctly, is it cobblestone? And might be some redstone. So let's have a look. Yep. Okay. So 1, 2 of those. I need a dispenser, which needs a stop. What am I doing? Stop. Needs a bow. Now I don't have my normal bow in my hand, which is great. I have done that before. Auto created a dispenser and used my normal bow. So yep, that's fine. So let's go back into workbench. There's my dispenser. And I need a sticky piston. Yes. Okay. Sticky piston. Where is my, here, these are my slime balls, and let's just have, I need some wood as well, so let's just grab some wood. There we go. I need a piston, sticky piston, and I need a lever. Lever, I think needs this. Oh, what did I just make? Oh, I made a compass. Ugh. What did I do that for? So there's a lever. All right. Alright, I'll just throw that in here for now. Might be good for its decoration. At some stage, why are they there? They can come out. Chests can come out. I need those item frames. Auto sell chests can stay. The rest can stay. Where are those item frames? Here. So there. No, that's already got one. There. There. Okay. All right. Glass can come in here. We'll just put it all in for now. And all right, let's just throw all of these back. I think that's it. Okay, so let's go for dispenser. Clear these out. Observer, wrong way. Observer, observer, sticky piston, not facing up. There we go, sticky piston and lever. So pull that away, it's not working. Push it back in again, it should be working. All right, shop. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's right. Okay, and okay, take these out for now. All right, and drop again. I should have bought a bit extra. Let me just do that now. So that's just to reset the nylium if it converts, and then we go to wood cutting, grab some fungus. Okay, and let me just put everything in order. I think that should be about right. So plant that, turn it on. Okay, now yeah, so I just keep doing this. Don't need to go any higher than this, but after a while I can. So let me just do a few. Okay, so there we go. So if I bone meal that, and I'll do 2 more. Okay, alright, so let's turn that off. And if I head back up the top, I can mine down and get the few that are there. Okay, I don't technically need to remove all of this. I can just keep doing that over and over again. And that'll still work. But yeah, how much did I get up to? 108. Okay, so that's not too bad. So I do need to get to 250. Then I probably need to get to 1250. Then I'll probably need to get to 2,500 or something like that. So I need to do quite a bit. So that's one of my next grinds. All right. Okay, so that's that. So I don't need anything here as yet. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Fishing. I can do some fishing. I can do some slaying. So yeah, I'm doing quite well. I do need to do slaying to get the points up. Let's just have a quick look at pets. I have earth pets that I haven't. Okay, yep. All right. So slaying, and let's go for the Zoglin. Okay, so having a look there. Yeah, so still 15,000 towards 58,000 to get first skill point of the second level of sweeping slash. In fact, I'll do sweeping. Well, actually, I will do sweeping slash once I do this. But yeah, okay. So I haven't been doing this. I do need to do it. But the thing is, I need to do a whole heap of other things as well. So let's just get to the 30 seconds. Okay, and then we go sweeping slash. And yeah, so I'm getting over 50 per around about a second there with sweeping slash, and then without sweeping slash I'm getting about 7 to 9. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Of course, the more different mobs you have, the more you get from sweeping slash, because the more mobs you're killing all at once. So I think I do need to get, so yeah, advanced 1750. So I'll let them go up a little bit. Alright, so I think what I might do now is I'm actually just going to take a break completely. I don't know whether I'll come back this evening or not, but I think I might just sit in the boat here and AFK. There we go. And we'll see if we can get that first boat mission. Alright, so I'll take a break and we'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I'm still trying to get the cloud coins up to get the pass. So let's just go into the pass to start with. I think I've got a couple of extra levels that I haven't claimed. Where am I up to? Here we go. Okay, so cloud coins, and we've still got, okay, so we're nearly up to the end. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and if I just go into the normal pass, okay, so XP, and there we go. Okay, all right. So still going there. Quite a bit to go on the normal pass. Yeah, okay. So, all right. Now, if we go into missions, I got the boat mission overnight. So, yeah, so there we go. So that's that. So the flowers I'm doing, I'll go and show you that in a sec. And that one, Millionaire, I'm getting there. I should hopefully get that within a day or two. If we go and have a look at the other boat mission though, where is it? Over here? Yeah. So 114,000. So I did AFK overnight, and I think I got around about 80 or 90,000 while AFKing. So it will take quite a little bit. I think it's still a bit iffy with Bedrock, where it's not moving up as high as it's supposed to. But nothing much I can do about that. I'm just going to have to just remember to AFK when I can. But there we go. So if we go and have a look at what I'm doing with the flowers. So last season I did a flower machine where it used water to take away the rest of the bone meal stuff. This time I've just added some pistons on either side of the grass, and then I can just walk over it, piston them across, and that actually gets rid of all of the stuff. If I go here, grab my flowers, grab my flowers, nothing else there, go there, gets rid of it all, bone meal again, and I can just make sure I get all the flowers and do this. Okay, there's some more cloud coins. No flowers there, and I also have the things on the other side as well, so I can go on here as well, depending on where the flowers that I'm chopping down are. And so this isn't too bad. I could make it a little bit more sophisticated and put a dispenser down underneath that will dispense the bone meal a little bit after I stand on here, so it gives it time to piston, and then it will automatically bone meal, and all I need to do is just go and come over here and chop down the flowers. But to be honest, really, I don't think that's really worth the extra benefit, the extra work, sorry. It doesn't take much for me to just click there and go and grab the whoa, I don't want to do that. Okay, hang on, let me just grab that back again. Oops. Yeah, so it doesn't take much for me to just grab the bone meal and where do I this side? And just click like that. And yeah. The other thing I was thinking I could do is I could move this over to here so that it I don't have to walk as far. But again, I mean, that just means more redstone, and I can't really do it. Yeah, I can't really do it where it does both pistons, because the pistons pull back. And if I do both pistons at once, nothing's going to happen. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to keep doing this off camera and see how we go. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, if I'm getting an average of maybe say 1 or 2 a shot, I've got one there, one there, no more there, 2 there. There are instances where I don't get any. So yeah, it'll only take me probably about another maybe 3 stacks of bone meal. So yeah, I think I'll just keep doing this. Nothing again. Keep doing this till I use up this stack. There was a flower there. Okay, and you do have to actually break the flower. You can't just do this and just keep breaking, because that doesn't work. So if we have a quick look at missions. Um, 176. So there's 2 there. If I just do that and go into missions, still 176. So you have to actually chop them down by hand. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Okay, so yeah. So where am I at? 6 more, 178. 79. 80. Oh, there's another one. 81. 82, 83, 84, 85, and 86, 87. So I had 10 more to go, and I got 11. So yeah, so I average of a little bit over 1. So if I need, what do I need? 320. So that's 5 stacks, approximately 5 stacks more. So it'll take a little bit of time, but this is quite good. Very simple, like pistons and redstone. Yeah, very simple, and it's easy to take down afterwards. All right. So I've got to keep doing this as well. Yeah. Now, the other thing I wanted to look at, if we have a look at missions again, so I need to see if I can get the missions that give me CC. So that's that one, so 650. I don't think any of the others here do give me. Okay. Attribute point. No, they don't. Okay. So the boat one is another 300. and the obsidian one is another 300, so that's 600. So 600 plus 650 is 12. So that'll get me up to the 3,500. Okay, so the obsidian one. Okay, this is Clash Party right now. I think I might have to go to that because I haven't been doing any. I'll just quickly talk about this. So the obsidian one, I have some raw iron. So if I grab that, and I believe if I go into into workbench, then I can make a bucket with I think it's that. There we go. So that's an infinite water bucket, or infinite bucket, sorry. Okay, so let me just put that back in. So what I need is I go into here and grab a lava bucket. I've got some blocks there. So if I can just put down some lava, go pick it up, I now have an infinite lava bucket. Okay, so there are many ways of doing this obsidian. You can do a wall, you can do a small area, break it, and then do another small area. I think what I will do, because I've got plenty of room, is I will do an area, and I'll do it over here. Now an area to get 1,000 blocks. I think I've already got one, so I only need 999. So to get 999, that's 30, a little bit over 32 by 32. So let's come over here and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and this block. Yep, okay. And then here, okay, so this is inside the frame is 32 by 32, which is a little bit more than 999. And so all I need to do is just come in here, fly, and go through here and just place all the lava, because this is an infinite lava block, infinite lava source. I can just keep doing it, and then I can just flow some water over the top so that it all turns to obsidian, and then I just spend an hour just chopping it down. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. However, I do have the Clash Party, so let's go see if we can get some more rainbow scales. So let me just put stuff away. Okay, so I need that. I need my bow. I need my arrows. I need some food. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'll put these away. I don't really need them for now. Don't need that. So don't need that. Those golems are being busy in the background, aren't they? All right. So the lapis I'll put up there, and the special I'll just chuck over here. The helmet. Actually, what have I got on at the moment? I do need to get my armor, so I'll put that there. I'm just going to put this concrete up there just to get rid of it. It was here, I think. Yep. So, yep. Okay. I really do need to get myself a bossing set. I do have quite a bit of quite a few clash rerolls, so I think I will have to get started on another set. I might just go and do some fishing after this, and see if I can get some more clash materials. Just having a very quick look before I go to the thing. 2, 4, 11, 14. I know that you need 24. So I only need 10 more. I mean, obviously I need 10 more of what I want, what I want, but still, if I can sell some, I can buy others. All right, so let's have a look at auction house. I'll just see if I can buy a bossing potion, as long as they're not too expensive. 25,000 is a little much. 25,000 is a little much. Let's just do a very quick market search. Bossing potion. Is it bossing potion? No. Is it just boss potion? Did I just do that wrong? Potion of bosses. Okay. So market search bosses. And sky dust. 3,000 sky dust. Okay, 7,500 is a lot better than 25,000. So let's just quickly go here. Where is his potions? Okay, I presume they're all scales. They're all scales. Here we go, potion. It's hard to read. Potion of bosses. Yep, I will grab... I'll grab 3, because that's how much it would cost me if I get if I got it on auction house. All right. So let's go Clash TP, and I might just do come on, go. There we go. Hide players. I might just do one boss, and then I'll stop recording, and we'll see how we go. I need to get in here and get some damage. I don't know what the minimum damage is, so let's just get up at least to 100. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, 400 damage isn't too bad for getting in there a bit late and not having the best equipment. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's see what we get. 6 scales. That's nice. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep doing this, and I'll come back after the break. We'll put all of the scales we get into our scale sorter and see if it works. And yeah. So there we go. Got 23 damage. All right. So catch you after the break. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. All right. So that Clash Party went well. I got a black scale along with all the other scales that I got, which was great. But there was also a giveaway, a contract giveaway, and I did get from there, I got a ruby mythic egg. So let's go and have a look at that. So mythic is 12 hours, so I do have some instant hatches, so I'm just going to use one of those, and we'll see what we get. A chimera, which is a slaying. That's fantastic. All right, okay, and that's mythic, and it already starts with one ability, which is great. All right, okay. So what I'm going to do then is we'll go into pets, and have I got my slaying? I don't have my slaying, so let's put my slaying on. And I'll actually just put it up there. Actually, let me just equip it. But yeah, so I put it up here. So mythic, and we have chimera. So there we go. All right, and what I'll do is I'll just update the pet preset. Ooh. Is that another giveaway? It is too. All right, let's do this. Contract claim. 3,000 cloud coins, Brocco. Well done. All right, let's see what I get. Tags and title cases and 3-day lightning rank. Okay, well that's a bit of a shame. I might though see if I can sell my tags and titles cases. Give me a little bit of extra money. Okay, so what was I going to do? Okay, yeah, let me just go into pets again. I do have I did get a legendary pet that was a gold. Okay, yeah, so gold still only has the one ability. Ruby must be the one that gets the extra ability. Okay, that's fine. All right, okay, so there we go. All right, so let me just go with, put a thing on chat. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I need to just put them there. And let's come over here and put that in MISC. There we go. All right. Okay, so I want to do the scales. So it's going to PV1. I have quite a few scales in here. Let's grab these ones. Okay, and we come up here and whoop, I need to make sure I'm not holding a scale. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Did I take any more? I don't think I did. No. Okay, so I need to go into RV. Okay, there's my black scale. That's nice. And there we go. RV again. I don't want to search. I might just set it to newest first, which I think is the normal one. I think I'm able to collect a little bit quicker. I had it at alphabetical before, so that when I was manually sorting them, it was a bit easier. But I don't really need that with this, so I'm just going to put them all in here, and keep going. The reason I am going backwards and forwards here instead of just staying in the one spot is because when I open RV, when I'm near chests or underneath something, or I have no idea what exactly it is, it plays up. If I go into RV now, yeah, so it closes and it just makes it take too long. So if I just go back out and come here, and then I can just quickly do this. So I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. It's either something to do with being close to chests or having something above you or anything like that. I'm not quite sure exactly what. There you go. Okay, so that's done. All right, so let's go down here and have a look. So we do have some stuff coming in here. I'm going to wait until this is all completely finished. Yep, and then I'll come in and I'll get all the extras and place them manually back in. Just having a quick look at bossing, because I do have all of the bossing scales. I do have 230s, but I've only got a couple of a few of these, so I still don't really have enough. I might have to do another couple of dragon runs to try and get some more bossing scales. Yeah. Okay, all right, so I'm going to let that go. So let's go into PV1 again, and what's that? So that's another lightning book, and there are a couple of iron. Okay, Hunter 2. Okay, do you need? I don't really need Hunter 2. The other thing I want to do is I want to try and put a couple of other things on my bow. Quick draw and what is the other one? Yeah, quick draw. Let's see if it's here. Charged. Quick draw and charged on my bow. So I'm going to have to do some more enchanting. Alright, so let's put this in here. Okay, and alright. Okay, so I can go and do a single enchant now. So let's go and grab these. I'm going to put these back in. Where would I put them? What's in here? In here? So what have I got in here? I've got Grinder 1, Lifesteal 2, Hunter 2. I've got Slayer 3. I did get a Slayer 3. I don't really want to put it on because if I get another Slayer 2, then I have Slayer 4. And yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep trying that. Yeah, Slayer, because if I put it on now, I only have Slayer 3, and if I get a Slayer 2, then I can get Slayer 3 and put that Slayer 3 on to make it 4, and so Slayer 4 is better than Slayer 3. But if I just sit there and wait and not do anything with it, it doesn't. It's pointless. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have a quick search around and see if anybody has got Slayer 2 and see how much they're selling it for. Okay, so I think this one will get me... No, Skull Crusher. Okay. I don't actually have Skull Crusher at the moment, so I will put that on. But I now need to go and get some more levels and keep trying. I think it's quick draw that is here. No, maybe it's charged. Yeah, so fully charged bow shots deal additional damage. So that's a level 2, and is level 1 the quick draw? No, maybe it must be level 3. Yeah, I think level 3 is the quick draw. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go and do some slaying, and hopefully I'll get my level up to 50. And I'll come back. So I'll probably just do that a few times, see what I get with my 6 E-Lapis. So I'll catch you after the break. Okay, so I just did I did that dragon clash party. Did not get any special scales. But if we go in and have a look here, I've got quite a few bossing scales. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 19, 23. 23 that are 22 and above. So I might go and try and do a few more dragons just to see what I can get. The other thing I did was I went and did some fishing all the way up there. And I got quite a few fishing, the Clash materials. Not many of them were T4s, but I did get a couple. But then I also went and did voting and loot box, and I got some keys, so I opened those keys, and so I have another 2 cloth there and another gold leaf there. So yeah, I've got 24 items there. So if we have a look at armor crafting and just check and see, so I don't have any leather or plate, so something without leather is fortified. I do need lots of steel for that though, or yeah, but I don't have a lot of that. So let's have a look instead at Mystic. Mystic needs 9 cloth, which I have. It needs 8 panels, which I have. 3 leather, which I don't, but I could probably buy them. 2 scales, which I have, and 2 steel, which I have. So I just need to get 3 bone plates. Yeah, 3 bone plates. Okay, let's have a look at auction house. I think they're called plate. Let's just see. Here we go. 100,000. Okay, quite a few for 100,000. All right. Let's just have a look at market. $40,000. Okay. Alright, Mr. Tempe, 40,000. Perfect. Right, so let's see if I can find where they are. Scales. Did I just go past them before or what? Hang on, there we go, bone plate over here. Alright, so if I buy 3. $120,000, better than buying them 100,000 each. Okay, let's go back to the island. So I can make a mystic set. Now, yeah, I mean, that's not fantastic, but it's better than nothing. Okay, now the other thing I did is I got some stuff. So let's just have a look here. So down here, like I got a fishing rod, I got a axe, I got a hoe, I got those, I got a auto sell chest. Not quite sure where I'm putting those, so let's just put it in here for now. Zombified piglin spawner. Been getting smelt ones, but not cell ones, so that's interesting. I did get a special collector, but I'm pretty sure I've already got a 64 by 64 special collector. I might have to sell that, see how much I can get. I got critical 1 from enchanting bows before. I did not get the quick draw or the whatever the other one is that I want to get. Okay, so hang on, let's go back down to here. Not right. I'll put that up there. So yes, so I did get some of these, and I got some regular hatch packs. Let's see if I can open them all at once. Yep. So let's put all those away. I did get a villager spawn egg. I will use that later, but right now I'm not going to. Okay, so right, so yeah, I want to make the I want to make these this armor set. So we go with cloth, scale. That is the helmet. We go with panel all the way through there. That's the chest. We go with cloth, and legs, leather, and leather. There's the legs, and then we go with cloth, and steel, or whichever it is for Underworld. So there we go. So now I have intelligence. Okay, so that's good. So if I put all these on, oh yeah, I can't really put them all on, can I? But yeah, intelligence and mysticism, so that's good. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking I might do another set of dragons though, to try and get a few more high levels. So I want to sort of like make sure that 24 and above, So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. I really want to try and get all of the 24 at these levels and above. So I need a lot. I need a few more. So yeah, I think I will just go and do some more dragons. I do have. Let's just put these away again. I don't need these. That and that. Now I do have 32 pyres, so that gets me a few dragons. I only have that many summoning charges, so so I might just go and just recycle some level 1 scales, try and get a few more charges, and then yeah, so I might go and do that, go and do some dragons, and try and get some more bossing scales. I do have, not there, I do have a couple of black scales, so I can put even more bossing scales on there if I can get some more. And I also have some rainbows. I might keep the rainbows though. But there we go. Okay, so that's what I'm planning on doing now, is trying to get to the point where I can get some bossing scales. So I think I might go through and maybe just take all except one of the first 5 of each, and see how many charges that gets me. So yeah, I'll take a break and come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I think I've recorded enough info now, for enough footage for this video, so I'll just go through a few things. I have been grinding a little bit, or quite a bit, so the pro of that is I've got quite a few things to let you know of. The con of that is I can't remember what I've already told you. So I'm just going to have to go through what I can remember. Okay, so I have been doing this. So this is the obsidian. I just filled it all in, and then I've just been going around and doing it. It is taking a long time. I'm just coming here and doing a square every now and again, and it'll eventually get there. In regards to other missions, in regards to other things, I do now have my bossing set. So I've got Black Dragon, White Dragon, and Dragon Slayer on that one. I have Dragon Slayer on that one, but I'm missing a couple. And I have Knight, White Dragon, and Dragon Slayer on that one. So I need to re-roll that. And that one, I only just put the bossing scales in, and I've got 3 bonuses, but none that I want. So I do need to get some re-rolls to try and re-roll these into preferably Knight, but you know, Dragon Slayer and White Dragon, Black Dragon are fine. I don't really care. Now I do have some extra slots here. I've filled up the max with bossing, but I do have extra slots. I do have a couple of black scales, so I can do that. The other thing I might simply just do is I'll put dungeoneering on them, so that I can wear them in the dungeons and get extra dungeoneering. I think that's the best option for me, so I'll do that. I do also have a couple of rainbow scales, but I'm not going to waste them on here. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep the rainbow scales for the moment. Now, while doing the Clash dungeon, the Clash Dragons, to try and get enough bossing scales to get relatively good values here, I did get the mission for the island mission, I think it is, for the damage, so 100,000 boss damage, which is 100,000 sky dust, which is great because I need the extra sky dust to do the re-rolls. But yeah, anyway, so there we go. I also got this to place a total of 10 spawner blocks on the island, so that's a sprite key, so that's great. So let's go back into the other missions and see what we've got as well. So I did complete these. $1 million, that gets me the starting cash trophy and an attribute point, and flower power. Yeah, I just kept on going with that. I'm going to have to take that flower machine down later, but yeah, so that's another attribute point. But what that also now gives me is, if I go into here, that gives me the 650 cloud coins and an attribute point. I also got this, no grass, so 20 days, 20 hours played. So I get the tornado key and the trophy. So what I've got left here, one of every pet. I haven't really been aiming for that. I have been trying to keep my pet eggs going. 25 million is going to take a while. I can't do that until Void. I can't do that until Void. Can I do that? I don't think so, because there is a one of them, I think it's the cake or the cookie, requires the cocoa bean. So can't do that, and yeah, can't do that, although I've only really got the apple, so I've got to do that eventually. So that was the personal, and if I go into the bonus, so I'll get that eventually, hopefully. That 100 million, a white scale. I haven't got any white scales yet, so I may do that, but I mean that's a lot of players. It might be an idea to wait until Void comes around and try and do it at the start of Void. 500,000 blocks in a boat. That's 300 cloud coins. So that will. It appears that overnight it gives me about 100,000. So I just need another 2, maybe 3 nights. I think it's just glitching with Bedrock. It should give more, but it's just glitching. The obsidian, like I said, so I've got 300 to go, so nearly there. That's another 300 cloud coins, and that's not going to happen. So I'm currently 2,900 cloud coins. Unfortunately, what happened while I was doing the Clash rerolls, I accidentally clicked over and above the free ones, and it automatically deducted the cloud coins and did another one. I didn't want to do that, but it just, if you don't have the free one, it just automatically does it. Scout, if you're watching, which I very much doubt, put can you put an option for a confirmation or something like that on there? I don't want to accidentally spend 300 cloud coins when I didn't want to. That's just very annoying. Anyway, so yeah, so the, what did I say? There's one there for 650 cloud coins. But the other thing is, is I do have a few past things that I can claim. So let's have a look and see where we're up to. XP, Thunder Keys, fantastic. So there's 500 cloud coins. Okay, well there we go. So that nearly puts me at the 3,500 that I need. Alright, so I'm up to there. Okay. I've still got quite a way to go, but that's okay. That'll keep going. Yeah, so I only need a few more. And if I go into ePass, so let's see. So where am I up to? I think I'm very close, or if not at the end, aren't I? Oh, I can claim that one. Does that give me... Alright, so 25 more XP for the last key, and 37 more cloud coins to get. All right, okay, I did vote today, and the voting, I'm at 8, so another 12 to get to the 20, which will get me 700. Yeah, so so that's fine. So yeah, so I have a, let me just have a look at the pass again. Where were we up to? Up to there. So this one here, 625 more XP. So I'm going to get it. It's just going to take a while to get that 3,500. All right. So yeah. Now what else? What else? In the way of study, let's just have a look at study. So mobs, I have unlocked Blaze and also gotten Blaze to Specialist. Now I think that means I have, yeah, looting 5 is unlocked. So I do need to do that. Actually, let's go and do that while we're here. I need to get some emeralds. And I've got a book there. Oh, there we go, Fortune 5. Let's just put that on. Yeah, why not? Okay. Anvil. I mean, I could just go and get there. Actually, no, I'll keep that Fortune 5 for when I actually need to get to Fortune 6. Okay, so over here we have Fortune, oh, this is Fortune 5 anyway. Yeah, alright. Okay, alright, so yeah, let's go to Anvil and we'll go with that and that. That's looting. That's looting. Did I say looting? Looting or fortune? Blaze. Looting. It is looting 5. That's fortune 5. I'm going crazy. Absolutely crazy. Do I have a looting in here? No, I've only got protection. Alright, okay. So, 56. What? Okay, that's okay. Alright. Let's do that. There we go. So, Anvil again. Looting. Looting. Done. Okay. That took a lot longer than it should have. Okay. So, what's that one? That's Fortune 5. What do I have on my... There, I've got Fortune 3. Do I have Fortune 4 unlocked? Where's Fortune 4? Fortune 4 is wheat, which I only just unlocked. So, so that's good. So let's put that up here anyway. Okay, so that gives me Fortune 4, which should be good for mining lapis. Now what else? So what else have I got unlocked? So looting 5 I've got unlocked. That's it. Okay, that's all I need to worry about for the moment. Alright, okay. So there we go. Alright, let's go back into study though and just have a look. So Underworld. So yeah, so I unlocked that. Well, I do have 20 fish points, so I think I might have to look at the traits. Can I? No, I need 25. Okay, alright. Okay, so ore. I haven't been doing much mining, so I got glowstone there, and I need to do this. So I do need to go and do some mining. I might just sit there and just do some mining and try and make the AFK checks when they come up. Crops. I did get I've got pumpkin to specialist. Now, because I only just got wheat to expert, I can replace the pitcher plant, the wheat with pitcher plant, so I can go and do that. I'll do that afterwards. Wood, haven't been doing it. Have not been doing it yet. I need to sit there and do that. So there are two things I need to do. And fish, I have been fishing. I got flame to advanced. I got lava to advanced. So yeah, I just need to get magma to advanced, and then I'll unlock that, and that'll do for the fishing for the study thing to get everything, to unlock everything. Right, let's unlock this ruby hatch pack. I'll have a look at it and see what we get. Okay. Let's just wait and see. At least I get something relatively good. Hopefully it's a celestial. No, it's not going to be unless it keeps going quite a far away. Alright. Got mythic. Okay, so let's put that in. We'll open the ones that we have. And that one's open. And I think both of those are going okay. Now, I don't know whether I did show this, but in one of the giveaway contracts, I did actually get a good pet. Now, if I can try and remember where it is. There we go. Yeah, so Ruby Mythic, which is great. So so that is only a Mythic, which has 2 abilities, but that gives me an extra ability. So that's fantastic. Yeah, so I have all of these pets unlocked. I've got a legendary there. So basically, I do need to see if I can. Do I have any more celestial? Oh, that's not good. That's no good. Let's equip that. Oh, Clash Party. Okay, well, I'm going to go do that because I want to see how I go. But do I have any other celestial fires? No, I don't. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so what else did I do? I don't think there's anything much else. So this is doing well. I did use up all of most of my high level bossing, so I don't have much there. But I've do got those Dungeoneer scales, and I've got quite a few big ones, so I'm going to go and put those in. Yeah, okay, so I think that's really about it. My slaying skill points, I've got 1, and I am a little bit way towards 2 to be able to get the 2nd level sweeping slash. So I've got to keep doing that. But yeah, so there we go. All right, well, let's... I do actually have some... Oh, where am I going? Okay, do I have another bossing potion? No, I don't. Can I buy one? Market, search, bosses. 3,000 sky dust. I don't want sky dust. 7,500. Yep, okay, let's quickly go and do that. Where did I see them last time? They're over here. They're all scales. Potion of bosses, here we go. Potion of bosses, I'll buy 5, that'll do. 3,750, 37,500, sorry. Okay, we'll put one down here. I will use it. And now we go into Clash TP. Okay, now I'm sure that there is something else that I have forgotten to tell you, but I'm sure it will come up in between now and the next video. Okay, so this dragon's going down quite a bit, so I'm not going to try and get any major damage. I just want to get up to the minimum damage, which I'm not quite sure what it is, but hopefully I will get. I have my bossing on. Hopefully I'll get quite a bit of quite a few scales. So let's just do this one, and then I'll see what we get. I think the other thing actually that I was going to talk about is yeah, I got Lifesteal 5, Hunter 5 on here, so that's good. And then on here I got Hunter up to 5 and I got Critical up to 2, so that's pretty good. I can probably put Unbreaking. I've got Unbreaking 4. Yeah, I've got Unbreaking 4. I can probably put Unbreaking 4 on that one, but I haven't done that yet. So what did I get there? I got 6 scales, so that's not too much. Alright, so let's quickly see if we can get some damage on here. Oh, he hit me. Okay, alright, so there we go. So I'm up well above 100 damage, so not doing too bad. Let me just get this one more. I'll quickly eat this. So what did I get there? Nothing special. Can't really run in there because I can now, but now he's gone. Okay. So I think now I'll be now that I've got this Clash armor at the point that I want it. Not quite sure whether if I re-roll the bonus, whether it affects any enchants that are on it. So I don't really want to put any enchants on there until I get the bonuses the way I want. 11 scales there is better. I still didn't get any specials, but that's okay. I've got 30 minutes to do it, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to stay here. So I think that's it. So yeah, yeah. So if you've watched this far, thank you very much for watching this far. Please click like on the video, it helps. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I'm currently at 404. So I'm only going up incrementally. I want to go up exponentially. So yes, so please please subscribe if you haven't. If you know people who like Minecraft videos and aren't subscribed, tell them to subscribe. But yeah, if I do get to 500, I'll do some sort of massive giveaway. I don't know what it would be, but I'll try and do it. But yeah, so yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, do so. comment on the video. I comment back on every comment that is meaningful. In other words, that's not just a symbol. But yeah, so so please like, subscribe, and comment. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.